live wires make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match. The tough shells are busy wriggling into Vault 2. Shells are re-engaging. The jet setters suffered a wipeout.
They really hit the tarmac, Scotty.
The jet setters are back in play. The top shells have commenced a cash out. The jet setters will need to come back from that wipeout.
They looked a bit jet-lagged out there.
We just passed the midway point of this great match. The jet setters are back in action.
Tossing some fire.
The cash out station has been robbed by the live wires.
Arming them up. I wonder what else they can get away with. This is the perfect time to shine for the last remaining contestant on the live wires. We've got the tough shells returning to the arena. take the top spot. I love this part of our show. Who will get to the new vault first? The Jet Setters just made a grease landing in the arena. Team respawned. Vault 3 is being pierced by the tough shells. The Jet Setters assume command of the match. The tough shells have recovered and respawned. Initiating a cash out. For the moment, we have the live wires out in front. The tough shells just made their return to the arena. Yikes, team wipe for the live wires. Our sponsors are watching the last contestant on the Jet Setters, who has a chance to avoid a team wipe. The Tough Shells made an awesome steal there.
But will there be consequences?
The Jet Setters just made their return to the arena.
Gas mine armed! Gas mine time!
That's a blow to the tough shells. Team wipe.
They were a little too shellfish with their strategy.
A burst to the front from the Jet Setters. It's all over, folks. That's a wrap. One of our teams have just paved their way to fame. Congratulations to our winners. The Tough Shells are rejoining the match.
Deploying a surprise! Gas mine drop!
Just sprang into action and into the lead. The last member of the Tough Shells needs to show us that tough people outlast tough times. Showing the others how it's done, it's the big splash. Halftime, don't touch that dial, things can change pretty quickly around here. The Tough Shells will need to come back from that wipeout.
Contestant down, and with that, we have our first elimination of the match.
This is what it's all about, partner. The Overdogs are rising to the challenge. They're opening Vault 1.
Drop the mine! Mine the mine!
Only one contestant left for the Boundless. A team-wide mishap for the Boundless. A long-awaited return to the arena for the Boundless. The match is starting to heat up as the Overdogs have started our first cash out.
Sick of being the underdogs. The Overdogs are back on track.
Gas mine armed.
The Tough Shells are now just a single Tough Shell. One contestant left. The Tough Shells are re-entering the arena.
Gas mine float. Deploying a surprise.
Playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. The Tough Shells will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Tough beans for them. It's time to see what event will try to knock our contestants off their game. Our arena's got a malicious laser on the lookout for idle contestants. Keep moving or pay the price.
The Tough Shells have returned to the arena.
This'll burn.
The Overdogs piling into Vault 2. To avoid attracting supermarket attention, as our orbital lasers event is still active. A setback for the Boundless. Can their last member avoid a team wipe? The Overdogs have lost most members of their pack. Just a single contestant remaining out there. The Tough Shells are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. The Boundless have a cash out in the works.
Throwing fire.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Tough Shells will need to try again. Team wiped. Return to the arena for the Tough Shells. And that's a steal right there. The Overdogs just bit down on it and never let go. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. The Overdogs only have a single contestant in the arena now. Determination from the competitors. That's a wrap for now, and even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real. The socialites, the powerhouses, and finally, the steamrollers. It's game time, folks! Quick cash. The team that is fastest to bank the funds claims the glory.
Scotty, these rules are simple, but things usually get complicated in the arena.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action. The steamrollers are opening Vault 1.
Barricade deployed. Here's some cover.
Only one contestant left for the steamrollers. Will need to try again. Team wiped.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
The socialites are networking their way to success with a great steal. The powerhouses have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
With a stunning turnaround.
The last member of the steamroller needs to do everything they can to avoid a team wipe. The socialists took another team's funds.
Reinforcing the area.
I'm not sure this match needs even more excitement, but here we go anyway. A new event is about to start.
Cash out goes to the socialites. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
2 is being unlocked by the powerhouses. Our mega damage event is still active, and there's
Calling for
already
fire.
enough digital debris in the arena to make you think a pack of vandals got loose out there.
They couldn't keep the roof from caving in on their game plan.
The Steamrollers have lost all but one contestant. Let's see whether they adopt a more defensive strategy. The powerhouses are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. Cash out in progress thanks to the socialites.
The end of the mega damage event.
After a fall from power, the powerhouses have respawned.
Setting a barricade.
Keep your eyes on the remaining contestants of the Steamrollers. It's their time to shine. And now we celebrate as one team of contestants becomes a group of rising stars. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. The Boundless will need to come back from that wipeout.
Boundless have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Out of nowhere, the Boundless are back with an incredible comeback.
This'll burn! Gas mine set! Gas mine
The
deployed!
Kingfish are one elimination away from the team fight.
No stopping the steamrollers now. They fought back.
Looks like a team wipeout for the Steamrollers.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
The Steamrollers are back. Cash out started.
Drop the mine!
The Kingfish are looking to reclaim their throne with a comeback. Contestants might want to hug their Namatoma plushies because an event is about to shake things up in the arena.
The Kingfish have been rattled. Team wiped.
Looks like they took the bait and got hooked.
Turns out that there are plenty of fish in the sea. Only one contestant left on the Kingfish.
The arena is primed for catastrophe as our contestants face the prospect of amplified destruction and devastation.
Throwing pyro grenades!
Respawn alert! Steamrollers are back in action! There's time left in our mega damage event, and surprisingly, some structures in the arena are still standing.
Gas mine dropped! Deploying a surprise!
A contestant on the Steamrollers is facing the opposition all alone out there. What a way to open the match. The Kingfish land the first cash out. The Steamrollers will need to try again. Team wiped.
Steamroll the Steamrollers! Total team wipe!
The Boundless are back. The Boundless are strong-arming Vault 2.
And that's a wrap. This mega damage event was proudly brought to you by our generous seasonal sponsors.
The Boundless have started a cash out.
Toxic trap set. Gas mine armed.
Just made their return to the arena. The Steamrollers just lifted a cash out.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Gas mine time.
The Boundless built not a stale moment yet, and we just passed the midway point of this bout. The Steamrollers are down to one contestant. I used to love being in those situations. The Boundless complete a cash out. There's no limit to what they can achieve now. At the top of the leaderboard, it's the Boundless. Complete teamwork for the Steamrollers. The Steamrollers have returned to the arena.
Setting a mine. Gas mine armed.
The Boundless are one step closer to victory. The Kingfish are making a move, unlocking Vault 3.
Throwing fire.
A chance to be a hero for the Steamrollers' last contestant here. Our sponsors are ready to be impressed. The Kingfish are laying claim to the top spot. Yikes! Team wipe for the Steamrollers.
Total team wipe.
The Steamrollers are back in the arena, folks!
Arming a mine. Gas mine.
On top, we now have the Boundless. Alas, the Kingfish have been wiped out.
That's to the Kingfish. Team wipe.
The Kingfish are back in play. The Steamrollers have commenced a cash out. pressure there. Pulling ahead now, we have the Boundless.
This might burn!
The Boundless have snagged a cash out in progress.
That could be a game changer.
The Steamrollers have respawned. The Kingfish denied a cash out. Great steal.
Big rewards from a risky move. The Boundless are re-entering the arena. Outstanding! Catch up by the Steamrollers. It's full steam ahead as the Steamrollers make a remarkable comeback.
Look at that! The Boundless are in the lead. The Steamrollers are unlocking Vault 4.
Now, Scotty.
The Boundless are re-engaging.
Which team wants this more? Let's get ready for overtime.
The Steamrollers have kicked off the
This might hurt! The Steamrollers have regained their momentum.
Surprise!
The Boundless have been rattled. Team white.
Looks like they just hit the ceiling.
The Boundless are respawning. They'll be looking to show off their endless potential. And our contestants unplug. Let's take a moment to applaud our new rising stars.
And finally, the Kingfish. Unleash our contestants. Welcome to Quick Cash. The team that tucks away enough money first triumphs.
Scotty's spot on. Time for the big cash crunch.
시청자 여러분, 서울에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 경기는 notre FIFA s'est passé aujourd'hui sous les regards de nos sponsors.
So it's time for both teams to put their best foot forward and their best shot.
It's a test of nerves and skill from here. The Kingfish are opening Vault 1. Misfortune for the Tough Shells, Team White.
Scotty, the competition really shelled them.
The Tough Shells have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. I can tell by all that yelling that the high notes have started our first cash out. One team's loss is another team's gain. That cash out now belongs to the Tough Shells. The high notes have found major trouble. Only one contestant left.
This'll burn!
The high notes are performing a remarkable recovery.
Gas line dropped! Dropped a mine!
An awkward moment for the Tough Shells. Team wiped.
Somebody just softened them up, Scotty.
The Tough Shells are back in play. What a way to open the match. The high notes land the first cash out. Vault 2 is being unsealed by the Kingfish.
It's time for our contestants to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's right, we have a new event on the way. Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences, thanks to a laser high above.
Lasers event is still active, so our contestants need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light. This is a rough spot for the Kingfish. One remaining contestant is trying to keep them in the game. Kingfish suffered a wipeout.
The kingfish were caught swimming upstream. They'll need to respawn. Literally.
The Kingfish have returned to the arena. The High Notes have commenced a cash out. There's only one brave High Note still singing out there. A steal by the Tough Shells. I must admit, I like to see strong offensive pushes in the arena.
Can you believe it?
We'll need to try again. Team wiped. Exceptional cash out by the Tough Shells. The Tough Shells just left their opponents in the lurch.
In here! Move!
We're halfway through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far. And there is another vault available for our cash-hungry teams. The virtual rug has almost been pulled out from under the High Notes. One contestant left. The High Notes seem to be extorting Vault 3.
From them.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Kingfish. The High Notes have grabbed the lead.
Deploying a surprise!
The Tough Shells are taking the reins of this match. The High Notes have a cash out in the works. The last contestant on the High Notes needs to bring their A game now to avoid a full team wipe. The Kingfish made off with a cash out. lights out in the arena, just as the spotlight swings to our winners. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. the shock and awe, the socialites, and finally, the retros. Let's get into it. In Quick Cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Absolutely, Scotty. Time for our contestants to prove their mettle.
The socialites are knocking at the door of Vault 1.
Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean, we have our first elimination.
Peace time is over, folks. The shock and awe will need to try again. Team wiped. With only one member left, the shock and awe need to proceed cautiously here.
Arming a mine!
The match is starting to heat up as the socialites have started our first cash out.
Setting a mine!
The shock and awe are depending on their last member to keep them in the game.
Like a blast from the past, the retros have made a comeback.
A bit of virtual catastrophe for the retros. Team wiped.
I guess some plays do go out of fashion.
Impressive steal by the shock and awe.
That was unexpected. The shock and awe are back in the game with a staggering turnaround.
This is exactly what the shock and awe needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
Let's go out there!
All but one of the socialites are out. Now is a chance for their last contestant to become a hero. Socialites have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Contestants might want to have a plan B ready because an event is about to interrupt their strategies.
Drop the mine!
Yes, this is going to be very special relativity. And that's an Einstein joke, Scotty.
Deploying a surprise!
The Retros will need to come back from that wipeout.
They'll be in need of a comeback now.
Comeback in style.
The Retros are re-entering the arena! The Shock and Awe have kicked off a cash out.
Fire! Jump at
Calamity for the Shock and Awe.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Throwing fire! Gas mine deployed! Setting a mine!
Back and ready to avenge that team wipe. The Retros have only one contestant left, folks. The Socialites made an awesome steal there. Look at the Shock and Awe committing theft. Just like that. Their opponents won't like that. Big thanks to our sponsors for bringing us this incredible spectacle, and a big congratulations to our winners. The powerhouses, the steamrollers, and finally, the Kingfish. And they are off. It's all about money, speed, and strategy in quick cash. The team to bank enough cash the quickest will seize the day.
You said it, Scotty. Let the financial foot race begin. That was our first elimination of this match, and in all likelihood, not the last.
Our match is in full swing. Yikes. Team wipe for the Kingfish.
They just couldn't finish strong. Get it, Scotty?
The Steamrollers are putting the squeeze on Vault 1. This is a bad spot. The Steamroller's final member needs to keep a cool head here.
This might burn!
The powerhouses are proving to be real go-getters. They've started our first cash out.
Throwing pyro grenade!
That's a blow to the powerhouses. Team wiped. The powerhouses have returned to the arena.
Looks like the Kingfish want that crown back as they stage a fantastic rally.
Are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. An awkward moment for the powerhouses. Team wiped. The Kingfish are re-engaging.
At the finals, our contestants need to be prepared for anything. Let's see which team is best equipped to deal with our upcoming event. Sky laser activated. Let's just say that standing still in the arena is really not recommended right now.
Drop the mine!
With an iron fin, the Kingfish are cutting into Vault 2. The Kingfish are initiating a cash out.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Deploying a surprise! Arming a mine!
Let's see whether the last member of the Kingfish can avoid a team wipe.
Throwing mine!
That's the final whistle, and the result is in. With fame and fortune on the line today, our contestants sure gave us a great show. We'll see you next time on the finals. Tough Shells, the Vogues, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Let's go, everybody! We're playing Quick Cash, where the quickest team to collect the quantity that we're looking for claims the day.
As Scotty said, it's time to dash, cash, and hopefully not crash.
The Shock and Awe spring into action, unlocking Vault 1.
Mind the mine!
Our teams have really come out swinging today. Elimination.
This might get crazier than expected.
Tossing some fire!
Setting a barricade.
The Shock and Awe will need to reboot. Team wiped.
That probably shook them up a bit.
The Shock and Awe have respawned.
Gas mine set! Gas mine deployed!
The tough shells are proving hard to crack. Amazing.
Looks like a team wipeout for the Shock and Awe.
That's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
We've got the Shock and Awe returning to the arena.
It's a jaw-dropping recovery from the Shock and Awe.
A wipeout and a setback for the Tough Shells.
They'll need to hide in their shells for a bit.
They'll have to come back strong.
The Tough Shells are back. Team respawn. The Vogues are setting the pace as they start our match's first cash out.
The Vogues are swanky, showing determination with this reversal. Viewers at home, an event is on the way that will make things pretty interesting for our contestants. Our contestants will have to look on the lookout for these meteors coming.
Complete team wipe for the Shock and Awe.
That'll be a shock to their system.
Shock and Awe are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. Ouch! The Tough Shells suffered a wipeout. The Shock and Awe are back in play. The Shock and Awe are looking to see what's inside Vault 2.
Gas mine armed!
The Vogues have been rattled. Team wipe.
I hope they aren't planning on making this a trend.
Drop the mine!
The Vogues are back in play. Adversity for the Vogues. Wipeout.
Arming a mine! Gas mine time!
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Vogues. The Tough Shells have a cash out in the works. At the halfway point, our contestants are living up to Ospooz's slogan of Pop, Pour, Perform.
Deploying a surprise! Mine the mine! This is burn!
That's not a trend that I recommend our contestants follow.
This might burn!
The Vogues are re-entering the arena. This burn. left is to confirm the result. That's a wrap for now, and even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real. The socialites, the shock and awe, and finally, the mighty. The arena has loaded. Buckle up. Brace yourselves for the ultimate dash for cash. The first team to reach the cash target will win.
It's all about who can keep their cool in this high-pressure situation, Scotty. And the ice has been broken. Our first elimination is in the books. I love data.
The battle lines are drawn. The Shock and Awe are busy freeing Vault 1.
This'll burn! Sending a rocket! Placing a cover!
We could see a team wipe on the Shock and Awe. They're down to just one contestant. No surprise here, the Shock and Awe have started our first cash out.
Pyro grenade out!
Shock and Awe have left us stunned. What an incredible comeback!
Blue grenade! Barricades up!
The Mighty are almost wiped out, but there is still hope. One valiant contestant still stands. Team wipe mishap for the socialites.
They were hoping to go viral, but they've been muted instead.
Lights out!
Unwavering, the Mighty deliver an outstanding recovery.
Tossing the fire!
What a way to open the match.
RPG
The Mighty
ball!
land the first cash out.
Our Sky Laser is drawn to stationary contestants like ants to sugar. That should keep things moving in the arena.
Respawn alert! The Shock and Awe are back in action. The socialites are dazzling the crowd. They're opening Vault 2. The only thing keeping the Mighty from wiping is their last brave contestant. Team wipe calamity for the Mighty.
They'll have to respawn and take charge.
The Mighty are back on the scene. cash out underway thanks to the shock and awe.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Throwing fire! Barricade deployed! This'll burn!
Uh-oh, only one contestant left for the mighty. Dominating the leaderboard for now, it's the shock and awe. A new vault. Our contestants better not leave that unattended for too long. The mighty will need to come back from that wipeout.
More plight than might for them.
The mighty have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. Halftime. The tension is rising by the minute. The mighty are trying to leave the competition in the dust. A bite being taken out of Vault 3 by the mighty.
This'll protect us! Barricade checked!
The mighty take the top spot. If the shock and awe lose another contestant, they'll get wiped. The shock and awe have recovered and respawned. Cash out set in motion by the mighty.
Throwing goose grenades! Barricades up! Setting a barricade! Barricade deployed!
The mighty have upped their pace. the Mighty's last contestant standing is looking sharp and fearless. Looks like a team wipeout for the Mighty. Mingling with success, the Socialites just stole a cash out. The Shock and Awe have the advantage now. Pushing back into the arena with all their might. It's the Mighty. Team respawned. Grabbing first place, it's the Shock and Awe. Payday for the Socialites. Cash out complete.
Tossing some fire!
There's a new vault to fight for in the arena.
Fighting with all of their might, the Mighty have made quite the comeback.
Unbolting Vault 4, it's the Shock and Awe.
Terrorizing time!
A bit of virtual catastrophe for the Shock and Awe. Team wiped.
Came right out of left field.
The last member of the Shock and Awe needs to be shock-proof to avoid a team wipe.
The Socialites have put on a show-stopping comeback.
Respawn alert! The Mighty are back in action. The Socialites are initiating a cash out.
The Socialites are upstaging the competition with a stunning turnaround.
Throwing fire!
60 seconds left. Our contestants need to pick it up a notch. With no one left to assist them, the Shock and Awe's last contestant will really leave their mark. Seconds. That's the buzzer. Fantastic performance from all involved. As we power down the simulation and our contestants unplug, let's take a moment to applaud our new rising stars. The tough shells. The big splash. And finally, the high notes. The stage is set. It's showtime. Quick cash. It's a high-octane hustle for cash. The first team to reach the total takes the title.
Spot on, Scotty. It's all about staying focused under pressure.
Vault 1 is getting probed by the tough shells.
This might burn! Dropped a mine!
A bit of virtual catastrophe for the big splash. Team wiped.
That's a total wipeout.
The big splash just made their return to the arena. Adversity for the high notes. Wipeout.
Scotty, they've gone from plenty of notes to a 3-beat rest.
The high notes are rejoining the match.
The high notes have tuned up their game with an impressive turnaround.
Gas mine set!
Team wipe calamity for the big splash.
Talk about a belly flop.
The big splash have returned to the arena.
The tide is turning. The big splash have made a fantastic comeback.
The high notes are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash out started. Cash out now by the tough shells.
Remember, that's illegal in many jurisdictions, but not here. The gravity in our arena is being adjusted. Will our contestants be able to carry the burden of weightlessness?
A team wipe might be in the cards if the high notes only standing member isn't careful.
Flash, flash!
experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena. Looks like a team wipeout for the high notes. The Big Splash just misappropriated a cash out. Good steal.
The Big Splash have surged out of nowhere.
Has an opportunity to shine here. What a way to open the match. The Big Splash land the first cash out. A long-awaited return to the arena for the high notes.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Toxic trap set. Gas mine drop.
The high notes are finding the right pitch. They're opening vault 2. Are close to getting wiped. I feel for their lonely contestant out there. Member of the high notes has to sing solo now. The high notes will need to come back from that wipeout. The high notes have recovered and respawned. When the going gets tough, the tough shells steal a cash out. Nice play.
Definitely not a defensive strategy.
We just finished the halfway point, and I'm really impressed with the team so far, June. For the Big Splash wipeout.
No need for towels. They've been left high and dry.
It's lights out in the arena, just as the spotlight swings to our winners. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. The Tough Shells, the Retros, and finally, the Big Splash. The arena's calling. Prepare for a whirlwind cash dash and quick cash. The team that secures a big enough stash first will triumph.
Scotty's hit the nail on the head. The big cash chase is on.
Vault 1 is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells.
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
It's go time!
Using a flashbang.
A team-wide mishap for the Retros. Tough spot to be in. The Tough Shells are down to one contestant trying to avoid elimination. The Big Splash are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash out started. Throwing goo grenade! Throwing some goo! complete team wipe for the Big Splash.
They might be in hot water now.
The Big Splash are rejoining the match. The Retros are literally doing the hustle as they steal a cash out. The Retros pull ahead. The Retros are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. Retros are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Flashbang out.
The Big Splash are on too.
Gas mine time. Deploying a surprise.
Let's see whether the last member of the Big Splash will attempt to revive.
Flashy, flashy.
Big Splash are back on the scene. The Retros will need to try again. Team wipe.
Enemy, down there.
Cash out underway, thanks to the tough shells. Let's see whether the last member of the Retros will attempt to revive.
Throwing a flashbang.
That's a blow to the Retros. Team wiped.
They looked a bit outdated out there.
Throwing a flashbang.
The Retros have respawned. That's a blow to the tough shells. Team wiped.
They've been thoroughly tenderized by this experience.
Oh, look! A new vault is ready to be opened. The tough shells are coming back out of their shells. Team respawned. The retros are eyeing the contents of Vault 3. Outpacing the others, it's the retros. As usual, lots of action and destruction awaits as we enter the second half of the match.
This'll burn!
The big splash are stretching into the lead. Pouring cold water on the big splash didn't scare them off. Team respawned. The Retro's last remaining contestant has a lot of weight on their shoulders now. The big splash are on the march to victory. Team wipe calamity for the Retros.
They've been archived, Scotty.
Cash out in progress, thanks to the tough shells.
Throwing fire! Using a flashbang!
An awkward moment for the tough shells. Team wipe.
Tough luck. No way to soften that blow.
Fantastic steal by the Retros. The Retros are at the head of the line. The tough shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business. Oh no! The big splash have lost all but one contestant.
Flashbang out!
Left is to confirm the result. And now we celebrate as one team of